Hello guys, and welcome back to Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. I don't remember where we left off. I could have reviewed the video, but I didn't, so... And I'm experimenting with new mic positions, trying to make myself sound better. Oh right, okay. This is where we left off.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery.
Sorry, I just noticed a little memento. Okay.
In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Okay, I thought we'd gotten past this part, but apparently we didn't, so... I have played to this part before. Although I didn't remember that was there, that's pretty cool. The last time I played this was on my birthday, so it has been a long time since we have done this. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of refamiliarizing myself with what's going on. Of course, okay, more creepiness. Alright, so controls are all pretty easy to remember. What's down here, I wonder? To the right we have the laboratory. And down here to the left we have the wine cellar. So, seems like... okay, that's what I thought it did. Seems like the laboratory would be the best place to begin. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. That's right. Don't those little things, haven't they been making basically no sense so far? Like, I'm gonna light this just so I have a source of light up here. Didn't it mention, like, Hansel and Gretel or Jack and Jill or something? Something at some point? Whatever, I'm sure that it will be explained to us. Okay, that's... thank you for driving me a little bit more insane. Giant screaming wall. And cockroaches accompanying me everywhere. Lots and lots of oil. Let's see. And this is... I was gonna say a pile of crap, but it looks to be like melted gummy bears. Just melted gummy bears. Nothing deadly or evil at all. In the least. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiment has taken its toll. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes. Shall do what I can, move them to the wine cellar. Okay. Well, if this memento says chemical ingredients have been moved to the wine cellar, yep. So, what the hell? No? Okay, whatever, that was weird. Let's see. Nope, nothing up there. And, of course, a flashback. And a tinderbox.
So there should be more cooperite. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. Just some close calamine, orpiment, cooperite, aqua regia. Aquafortis. Okay. 4 chemicals. Alright, yep. Alright, let's, since I have a couple of these, let's get this mostly full. Alright. So, is there anything else I'm going to need down here? Is there anything I'm missing? Something back here. Anything in here? Oh, yep, tinderbox. Oh, I'm going a little bit crazy. Let's see. Anything in here? No. Here. Somebody's walking on top of me. I'm just going to pretend I don't hear it. I forgot exactly how creepy this game was. Ooh, that's... One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. And then there's a book about vegetables behind it. Okay. Alright, whatever. So, I guess time to go to the wine cellar? Except I needed a key, right? And I have no key yet. No Kia yet. Huh. Bad puns. Anyway. I'm just gonna work with the breathing wall. So, go back, see if I can get in the wine cellar. If I can't, go through a different door. Okay. Okay. Somebody just screamed. Was she up here? Do I want to find her? Probably not. In fact, I'd almost be willing to bet that I don't want to find her. Is that going to stop me from looking? Probably not. What? Are these Daniel's memories? Just like mixed and matched randomly? Or... Oh yeah, because that's not creepy at all. Okay, let's peek in here really quick. Yeah. I see that piece of paper over there. I just want to check the shelves and drawers first. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Is that a Jesus statue? No. Some books, some more books. Nothing there. Nothing. I thought I saw something there, but there's nothing there. Nothing there. Thought I heard something in my right ear, but I didn't.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Huh. It's a little interesting bit of tidbit. I'm sorry if my breathing is loud or sounds odd. the wind is kind of setting me off, and I'm unintentionally... I realized I'm trying to breathe in time with the wind, and let's just close these doors. And oh, okay, another piece of paper. Hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander for 3 years. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Jarek? Something like that. Okay. So, Alexander, Wilhelm, Daniel. Got a list of names. No answers as to what happened to anybody. Begone, chair. I mean, obviously I have some idea as to what happened to Daniel, seeing as I am Daniel, but, okay, so nothing in here. Alright. Okay. Nothing there. A little bit of moaning to my left, making me slightly hesitant to look. But hey, whatever, you know, moaning. It's a horror game. Bound to be some moaning. I'll put this away for the moment. I don't want to waste all of my oil, because it would really suck to be without oil when I needed it. And, oops, some tinder. That's nice. And nothing there. And just put it there.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Wow. That would suck. I mean, that did suck since we're playing Daniel, but frankly, that would probably give me a panic attack. Are we looking for the key in here? Is that what we're looking for? Because I was actually kind of under the assumption we were looking for a how Troy piano music. I was actually under the assumption that we were looking for a woman who screamed. But I don't think I'm gonna see anybody here but me. And monsters. And maybe Alexander when I try to kill him. Oh, well. This is not terrifying. I thought that was a chest. This isn't scary at all. No, I'm not scared. Are you scared? I'm not scared. But, to be safe, let's... freaking noises everywhere. Okay. Alright, there's a cupboard over there. And a hallway over there. And somebody's still walking over us. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Come on. How hard is it to be? How hard is it, I mean, to... Oh, joy. The local history room is locked. Is there another? It's gonna be through this freaking hallway where I bet, I'll bet you money that there's a piano in there. And that's what we heard earlier. And something's gonna try to eat me. Yep, there's the piano. And oh, run. If I don't see it, it's not there. If I don't see it, it's not there. If I don't see it, it's not there. I'm in the light now. There's some oil. What am I? Oh yeah, I'm getting low again. Okay. Alright. Did you see how calmly I went about that? And now there's low moaning in my left ear. Because of course, the moaning. Alright. Okay. There's a tinderbox. There's nothing over there. Is there something in here? A flashback.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay. So here's the western hall. And here's the east wing. And of course I would try to read that, but it appears to be in Latin or something. If it's not in Latin, feel free to correct me. I see that, and I'll try to like break it with my hands in a moment, but... Oh yes, of course. Okay, shh, I'm not here. Go hide my light over here. Alright, I'm calm. I'm not gonna freak out, alright? It's against me to freak out, ignoring how I sounded in my Slender video. That doesn't happen often, and it probably won't happen. Or it might. Daniel,
17th of May,
you're such a weenie.
1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, okay, I'm actually supposed to push myself towards this pretty light. And I apparently can't even look behind me.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
It's a very pretty light. Do I have to touch it? I'm gonna touch it.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Huh. Oh, what the? There are bits of... Well, okay. Well, that seems as good a place as any to leave it for tonight. So we will pick this back up tomorrow, and have a great night, everybody.